Hello everyone and welcome to the Elder Scrolls Online with me, your host Crypto, a Crypto Gamer, and some fantastic news today, guys. We have reached our 300th upload, so I just want to thank all my viewers and subscribers, guys, and to all my future ones. So today we're going to be talking about the Crowborne Horror, guys, which is a new boss. Right, so you're going to want to travel to Stone Falls, and then you are going to travel to the Witch's Coven, and then from here we are going to enter inside, guys. And this is where the daily is. It is here that we will find Witch Mother Terra, and she will give us the daily to do the Crowborne Horror Boss daily quest, which I will be going through with you in a wee moment and discussing what we need to do and the best methods to collect cursed feathers. Now this particular boss, guys, has actually got a really short quest line, which is quite handy compared to the Hollowjack Lord. So one of the best ways to get these cursed feathers is, well, basically you're going to have to get them through Plunder Skulls. So what we'll do is we will hit a couple of dolmens, and then we will go to a delve, and then we will open some of these Plunder Skulls and get ourselves these cursed feathers so that we can start the main boss fight. So as you can see, guys, dolmens are quite a good place to go, and once you come out of the Witch's Coven, you can actually go straight to a dolmen that is just around the corner, which is the way you probably came in the first place, and this is Jam. And this is a really good way to get yourself your first Plunder Skull, and usually there are quite a few feathers, up to 14 in each Plunder Skull, which is not too bad at all. And now what we'll do is we are now in the delve, and we will wait until we see the boss, and then from there we'll take him down. So here we are, we've got the boss right here, and get this all worked down. Make sure that everybody gets a hit in so that everybody can get access to a Plunder Skull. And this is my first one of the day for doing a delve, so I'll get a nice yellow one. Once you've collected 30 feathers, then return back to the Witch's Coven, and then you will be asked to do a small ritual, guys. So first of all, we are going to go to this table over here, and then after that, what we're going to do is we are going to go and speak to the Witch's Mother, and then we will be asked to state her name, and then after that we will be off to imbue the doll, which will be very handy, and this is the next part of the ritual. The flame of imbuing is around here to the left, guys, and this is where we will imbue the doll, obviously. And then from here we will have to place the effigy onto a ritual stone. And as you can see, it took me a little second to actually get it because the twigs were in the way. And once you've done that, you will be able to go into the portal now. And as you can see, the portal to the Evergloom has opened, so let us now fight the... So now we shall enter, and now we are in the Evergloom. Now, the Crowborne Horror is a very unique boss, and it came out a couple of years ago for the Halloween events. And basically, it has a couple of interesting mechanics. The main one is it can fly up in the air and will be invulnerable for a very brief period of time. And one of the other important mechanics is it is able to summon in ads. Now, some of these ads are relatively easy. The ads are relatively easy to take down, guys. However, what you really need to pay attention to, which you'll see shortly, is the gravestones. The gravestones, guys, will actually continuously spawn in ads. So the Crowborne Horror spawns in the gravestones, and then the gravestones spawn in the zombies and other creatures, and if you don't take care of these gravestones, they'll just continue summoning and you will get overwhelmed, as you'll see later on in the video. So basically the Crowborne Horror will use numbers to help make the challenge get harder, and of course as the fight goes on and whittle down its health, eventually it will start summoning in even more of these gravestones that you can see right here that I just took out there. And so as long as you keep on top of them, which I started to do, which I noticed nobody else was really keeping on top of this, I suppose we could all take our own roles. And you also have to watch out for these spider AoEs that get sent out from the Witch's Cauldron that is right in the middle of the arena. Overall, I actually think this is a much easier trial than the Hollowjack Lord boss. and I still think it's quite good. I'm going to be doing this daily every single day until the very end of the Halloween event. And this was my first time ever doing it, and it was very enjoyable. I was quite surprised. It's really interesting to see how over the years the events in Elder Scrolls Online have actually evolved, and I wouldn't be surprised if in future holiday events they actually end up doing this as well, with maybe the Thanksgiving events or PvP or any of the other major events that we have in the Elder Scrolls Online throughout the years. And maybe even for anniversaries of expansions that have came out or DLCs. So as you can see now that we're down to 1/3 of the Crowborne Horror's health, it's firing out a lot more AoEs from the Witch's Cauldron, and there are a lot more zombies and gravestones spawning in very, very, very quickly. For me personally, I did end up getting taken out at one point just because we started to get overwhelmed, and as soon as I respawned, which you'll see shortly, I basically went for it and tried to take down as many of these gravestones as possible and as quickly as possible, just so as I could get the adds to be reduced. Everybody was hitting the boss very, very hard, but it's not great when you have adds stacking on each other like that. I mean, this is quite a number of adds. This is a lot of adds to deal with in one arena, and I'm getting hit by AoEs left, right and centre, which was quite difficult to tolerate at some points. Overall, like I say, not much difficulty with it, which I quite enjoyed. And as you can see, this is where I got taken down, just way too many AoEs hitting me. And as soon as I got up, somebody else did eventually drop, but luckily enough, we didn't all drop, so I was able to get back into the action, and we were able to take down the Crowborne of Horrors, which was really, really quite fun. What we will do, guys, is once the Crowborne of Horrors is defeated, we will have a wee look and see what rewards we got out of that particular coffer. But whilst we're waiting for that, I'd really like to see what you guys have got to say in the comments about the Halloween event and about the two different bosses that we were able to take on this year, and which one you enjoyed the most to do, or maybe you enjoyed both of them. So now we've returned back from Evergloam, and what we'll do now is we will hand in this daily here, and we will get ourselves the Dremora Plunder Skull of the Crowborne Horror, and we will see what's inside now. We also got a brand new achievement, Cause for Concern, which is a new achievement that came out, and of course not an awful lot here. An Azura furnishing, not too bad. Right guys, this has been Crypto Gamer. Peace out guys.